Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my videos, my name is Amy Zhu and I'm a professional tennis player and this is my road to WTA. I can't believe I have as many supporters and subscribers as I do right now, so thank you guys so much. And if you enjoy the videos that I'm putting out, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. So after a couple weeks off after Colombia, I headed to a tournament in Rio Claro, Brazil, where I was the 4th seed. Before we get on with the highlights, I want to give a big shout out to Linus Park for the coffee. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee while I'm on the road, please check out the link in the comments below. Thanks. Just a disclaimer, it was hard to mount my phone and my camera onto the walls and fences in this facility, so some of the angles are pretty terrible, so I'll try to get through those matches as quickly as possible. In my first match, I played a Brazilian named Maria. I I don't want to mess these names up. Maria Eduarda Lages. So I didn't know anything about her game at all before we played. So I kind of had to use the warm up to see which side she preferred. She liked to hit the forehand. The backhand was a little bit weaker. So my plan was kind of pin her to a backhand when I was in trouble, and if I could, or when I could, to try to move her. She was pretty athletic. She was good at sliding on the clay. She definitely likes the forehand. Trying to look to. Oh, good shot by me. But she likes to try to dictate with a forehand. Yeah, just try to play solid. Not too many crazy things. Don't play more than I need to, unless I really had to. If I felt like her level went up. There was a bit of a crowd, and they were obviously backing the Brazilian. If you see on the right hand side of I guess the stands there's a few guys who obviously have been drinking a little bit before the match, and they're really cheering pretty loud, which actually made it fun. Actually, it was good atmosphere. That was a good drop shot. It was good atmosphere, which actually we don't usually get. So it was fun, even if most of the crowd was against me. Yeah, good volley. When the crowd was getting behind her, she started actually playing a lot better. Got more vocal, saying, "Come on, vamos." Just try to stay focused and try to execute my plan as well as I could. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, this was like kind of the period where she started playing a little bit better. Yeah, not much support for me that night, but it's all good. I'm just trying to control the middle of the court and get her on defense, try to look for the ball early and keep moving her, trying to get inside the court. I served pretty well this match. I felt like I was able to get a lot of shorter balls when I got my first serve in and just really dictate from there. Yeah, good serve, good volley. Yeah, good first match overall. Nothing too crazy. Just tried to play solid, put pressure on her, tried to serve well, return solid. It was a good first match to get my teeth into the tournament. Moving on to the second round, I played an Ecuadorian named Camila Romeo. First time playing her as well. I also didn't know much about her. She also definitely liked to try to dictate with the forehand. She hit the forehand pretty big. And I was trying to do the same thing, just try to serve well, as many first serves in as possible. See that it's good return. Big forehand return. Yeah, I tried to use my forehand as well. Dictate her backhand, make her uncomfortable, make her move. Don't make her feel like she can sit up and just rip the forehand all the time. You're trying to move her back and forth and then going back behind her. The same thing on the return also. Trying to return big, trying to put pressure on her. Got a pretty good first serve. That like that. Big first serve. Yeah, just keep dictating, not doing anything crazy. Big targets on the I remember I was serving pretty well this match as well, so that helped me get a lot of good first ball, good forehand from her. Good serve. Yeah, good forehand. This was match point from the media people of the tournament, actually. Yeah, the score of the match was 6-3, 7-6. Yeah, overall, again, pretty solid. She started playing well in the second set, started executing her plan a little better. I was able to keep strong and in the tiebreaker get ahead and keep the lead and then finish strong. So very happy with that win. So we move on to the quarterfinals. I play another Brazilian named Julia Kanishi. Again, sorry for the view. It was just too hard to put on the back. It was like a thick wall. I couldn't put it on my camera on the back. But same thing again here. Didn't really know much about her, so had to kind of figure it out from the beginning. Another night match, which is, in my opinion, pretty fun. The only thing is sometimes the lighting is hard to see when the ball goes up, but the atmosphere was good. There's a decent amount of people watching. This match, I think my game plan was a little different from the other two. I think her backhand she preferred her backhand a little more than her forehand, so I tried to attack her forehand a little more, waiting for the shorter ball to attack and move her. Good defense by her. She was able to reset the point. I kind of let her reset the point a little there by not taking out of the air, but got away with it. Oh, good shot. Yeah, she definitely liked her backhand a little more. She can create the angles more. She can also go down the line. Oh, good forehand. Yeah, I mean, my plan was to play those kinds of points as many times as possible. Try to always be on the front foot. Nice return. Yep, good shot. Here's another view from the media from the tournament. I think this is match point. The tournament did a great job of making you feel like an actual professional tennis tournament. There were interviews after the matches. They had a lot of social media stuff. Another good win. Moving on to the semifinals for the first time this year. So moving on, semifinals, first time this year, playing against the 2 seed Luisina Giovannini from Argentina. So a little bit similar to a couple of rounds before. Trying to pin her on the backhand and then really make her move to the forehand when I can. She's pretty crafty. She liked to slice on the backhand, like to drop shot, like to come in. Pretty comfortable at net. So I started off with the same plan as the other matches, just be solid, don't do anything crazy. Keep her pinned to the backhand until I could get a shot where I could try to finish or really make her on the move. You can see the shadow there in the middle of the court was actually a little bit hard to play in. When the ball's coming in and out of the shadow, kind of sometimes lose the ball. Yeah, I think I did a good job this match of not letting her hit too many comfortable balls. Side view of match point. Final score was 6-2, 6-1. And with that win, I put myself in the finals for the first time this year, which is really exciting. I feel like the past couple months I've been playing well, sometimes losing in tough matches or, getting to the quarters and losing in 3 sets and in a tough battle. But I tried to, be positive, keep my head up and try to keep the momentum and playing well. And I feel like it's paid off. So into the first final of the year, which is really exciting. So for the finals, I play the 1 seed Jasmine Ortenzi from Argentina. Once again, never played her before, but this is actually a great tournament. Like they actually made us feel like professional tennis players in this final. They had cameras from the local TV station, and they were broadcasting it on. I don't know if they broadcast on TV, but they live streamed it on YouTube. Did a little coin toss, like as if we were in the Roland Garros final. Did a little picture. Yeah, I was kind of nervous before this match. First final of the year. I've only made one other final in my career, but it was also exciting. I knew a little bit about Hortense before. I knew her backhand was really good. Overall, she was solid on both sides. Didn't really make a lot of unforced errors. Really makes you earn the points. She moves well, defends well. Good backhand. Got myself in a hole in this game. Didn't really serve well in the first set, I remember. Maybe a little bit of nerves and maybe going for a little more than I had to. A good pattern there, coming off the court and then took backhand early. So she takes the lead 4-1 in the first. Trying to get back into the set, see if I can put some scoreboard pressure and maybe get a few errors out of her. Because the whole time I feel like I was trying to dictate, but maybe missing a little too much. Yeah, great pass from there. Way behind the court, great angle. Trying to see if I could do a little bit of different things to try to get her off a little bit. She felt like she was on every ball. She was seeing the ball well, hitting the ball well. Just putting a little bit of slice in there to maybe change up the pace. Trying to put a little bit of height on certain balls to maybe break her rhythm, but she was pretty on it. It's 2 set points here. Yeah. Forehand down the line, set up the good overhead to save one of the set points. Good second serve and the jumping backhand down the line to win the set. Trying to calm myself down there, playing music between the matches. I mean, between the sets. Trying to sing a little bit with the music to see if it would calm me down, relax me a little bit. So I served to start the second set. Just trying to maybe just chill out a little bit. I'm trying to play aggressive, but maybe overdoing a little bit, trying to pull the trigger a little too much. And she's just playing pretty solidly until I give her like a short ball. And then she goes for it. Hold the first game. Tighter game here. Add. Feel like I'm starting to play a little bit better. A good serve and turn wasn't good enough. Just sitting right there for a hit. Starting to serve a little better as well, but another break point here for Hortense. Got it back to deuce. Not bad. Not a bad lob. Obviously goes back to deuce again. Like, she's moving well. Like, I had a swing volley and she got it back. Able to win the point. Now another break point.
para se recuperar.
Broke in that game. The ball. Good serve. Goes up 4-1.
Acho que é 30-15 para Hortência. 30-15 Hortência. Agora ia ficar difícil.
Fechar às vezes é mais complicado.
Trying to fight as hard as I can, but it's just tough. She's playing well. I'm playing better in the second, but just can't win the games. There's a few games I think I had a few chances to break back, to get it back to even, but wasn't able to capitalize. Saves one. Save one. Match point there with the lob. Save a second match point. Starting to play better now, but
Vantagem azul. Ganho
save two
terceiro.
match there, able to hold.
Muito
Não é para
importante,
acontecer, né?
mas no tênis acontece pouco.
Just trying to stay into this point. Don't make any stupid errors. Make her play. If she's gonna win this, try to make her win the match. Not just give it to her. But she finds herself with two match points here. Just honestly on the return, I was just like, just go for it. And it worked out. Saved another match point, 40-30 or Tenzi. Good serve and missed the return, and
Ok, no third match.
that's the match.
Marcelo Hortência, 2
Afterwards, he had a little trophy ceremony, which was nice. It was a bummer to lose the final. I mean, she just nothing really I could say there. She just played better than me. I probably was a little bit nervous coming in, doing a little too much, going for a little too close to the lines. Started playing better at the end, but I've said this before in other matches when I was up maybe a set and a break or something close to winning the match, and when people have their backs against the wall, a lot of times they just relax and go for it, and I felt like I started doing that, but at 6-1, 5-1, it's sometimes a little too late. Overall, it was a great week. First final of the year, which is always positive. There's a lot I can take away from this finals match in particular as well. Gotta learn how to control my nervousness a little more. Try to keep calm, maybe take deep breaths between points. Try to clear my head a little bit better. And just play my game and don't try to overdo it. But I'm happy. Hopefully, I can take this momentum in the next few tournaments coming up. And hopefully, I can get to another final soon.